But Jesus continued talking to the Jews, and he heard Jesus tell the religious Jews that God really is his Father. It's not just a statement that you hear people say, and it's not like when we pray in Matthew 6, our Father which art in heaven. He really is. But no, Jesus was saying, God really is my Father, and how the Father shows him things, and how Jesus does the things that his Father shows him, and that he's going to show him greater things, and that they're really going to marvel at those things. And the Jews were stunned, and they were angry at Jesus' claim that God really was his Father. But Jesus continued on. And Jesus told them that his dad, God the Father, that just has a ring to it, doesn't it? My dad. That's my dad. My dad. And he's your dad too if you have accepted Jesus. Do you remember what Jesus said to Mary? Go and tell the disciples that my God and your God is up there. He's my God and he's your God too. But Jesus told him, he said, my God is going to raise the dead, and he's going to give them life. And he said, and I'm going to raise the dead, and I'm going to give them life too. And that he would be the final judge, Jesus would be the final judge, and that everyone would honor Jesus just like they honor the Father. And of course, all the Jews were really mad now. And then Jesus continued on. To get into heaven, you've got to decide to listen to Jesus and obey Jesus and believe that God the Father sent Jesus from heaven down to earth. And as the man stood there, he thought about how he knew all about Jesus, but he never gave Jesus his whole life. He never was in love with Jesus the way Jesus loved him. And then Jesus continued on, and he gave the details of this final judgment. And Jesus said he would call everyone up from their graves, and the good would come to a resurrection of life, and the evil would come to a resurrection of judgment. And Jesus said that he would make the final decision as to who was the sheep and who were the goats. And of course, we actually make that decision ourselves by the decisions we make here on earth. And it hit the man that there actually will be a final judgment. I've been hearing preachers talk about that my whole life. Now he knew when he was standing in that crowd, there really is going to be a final judgment. And the man wondered how it would go for him and which group he would be in. Would he be in the life group or would he be in the judgment group?